on, let's go outside. Let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see. A big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi, folks, and welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker. You know my co-host, Rusty. How are you?
Pat. I'm great.
Good, good. And we have Bill and Becky Lindley with us today. How are you guys?
Great. Doing great.
And I have really been looking for the right kind of bassets to come on our show for months. I said they have to be beautiful, they have to get along with other dogs, they have to, and I said, you know, there are thousands out there, folks. This breed is wonderful, there is no question about it. But I did find a couple people who said they would come on, acquiesce to the whole issue, and so they brought these wonderful dogs with us. So tell us about your bassets.
Well, this is Maximus, and this is Delilah. Max is 15 and a half years old.
Wow.
And Delilah is 9 years old.
I wish she were a little more relaxed, don't you?
I know.
Yeah, she's got a problem.
She's
she
very
just wants
chill.
to roll over. There you go.
Yes,
We
there's the basset position.
Oh, yes.
Right there.
Oh,
There it
tummy
is. Get the
rub.
leg going.
Oh, yeah, tummy rub.
That's
Nothing
it.
better than that.
That's
well,
right.
bassets are wonderful. Of course, I have an affinity for hounds anyway. I love hound dogs. I've had every kind of hound dog, but I've never had a basset.
Well, you should have one.
I understand everybody who has one goes, are you kidding me? This
That's right.
is the dog.
It is.
Yeah. So you've had them for how long then?
Well, I've had bassets all my life. I grew up with basset hounds.
Oh, okay.
And they're new to Bill. Fairly new to him. This is a new breed for him. But they're just so funny.
They are very funny and very fun and very amicable to anything that you want to do.
They will make you laugh.
They adjust beautifully, and you know, like most hound dogs, you have to be careful of them because if they, sweetheart, you are so cute. Yes, you are. I wanted him to smile for everybody. He was smiling.
Smile.
Yes. Yeah. If they get loose, you kind of have to worry because they are, you know, they do traipse around town.
And they follow their nose.
They follow their nose.
Yeah.
A lot of times they follow their nose and forget where they dropped the
They
breadcrumbs,
sure do.
you know?
Yes.
So they don't get back. Yeah, she says, that happened to me one time,
Yes,
Pat.
yes.
Yeah, okay, you can go back to bed.
So what should somebody think about when they are thinking of a basset? What's a good, I don't know, the pros and cons?
Right.
I mean, clearly we've got to watch out when they get out.
Yes,
But
you want a fenced yard. These are not dogs that are probably going to jog with you.
Okay,
You know?
so they're good couch potatoes.
They are.
If you're looking for a low maintenance dog,
This is
They're
it?
this it.
Oh,
But the nose rules, and these dogs counter surf. They're a lot taller than you think they are when they're up on those hind legs. They can jump. We found him up on our glass top table outside.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's it. So, and they can be very stubborn. And when they don't want to go, those feet turn into suction cups.
Oh yes, oh yes. That is the very hound kind of attitude right there.
And they're considered large breed.
Yeah.
They have very dense bones.
You know,
so they're heavy.
They never get in a hurry unless it, you know, is appropriate
That's
for their
right.
hunting skills.
That is so
They're
true.
so laid back, and that's what's great. I know a lot of horse people like them. You know, when they're around horses and around barns and going to horse shows and things like this, you see a lot of this kind of dog.
Sure.
But they are wonderful.
They are great family dogs. They are great with kids.
Yeah, and I will say, folks, too, that they have a pretty good medical history, you know, to this point. Occasionally, you know, of course, as they age, their immune system will drop and the cancer will, you know, kind of come through occasionally. But physically, you know, they're long-bodied and short-legged, but these dogs do stay pretty sound.
They
so
do.
I'm really pleased.
You have to watch their backs occasionally.
Well, they've
keep
got
them at
long
weight,
backs. That's
you know.
right. That's exactly
So,
right. Yeah, the weight is very
it's
important, which I was
important in a
going to
basset.
mention to you with your female.
Because she's a chump.
She said, who are you
You
talking
hurt
to
her
me?
feelings, yes.
Exactly. Hey, wait a minute.
Trying to give you the sad look.
Trim and slim.
Oh.
Well, we are so pleased that you brought them, and I appreciate it so much because these dogs did need to get introduced in a big way. And yes, you are so smart and so handsome.
They are. They
I
are.
just love it. Bassets look at you.
Yes.
Have you noticed? They have no preoccupation with self. It's always the person.
They want to be with their
They
people.
bond beautifully. And we have made them the dogs of the week. We have a $100 gift certificate to A1
Thank
Pet
you
Emporium.
so much.
And another $100 gift for you.
For you.
Oh my goodness.
Since
One for
once
each
we heard
one.
you were
Thank
coming,
you.
Bill,
Thank
we
you.
decided
My
each of you needs
goodness.
to have one because you got two
You
dogs.
got two dogs, and they
That is-
definitely need some.
Absolutely.
Oh, some more treats.
Some more treats, yes.
Goodness.
more treats to be
Thank
girls.
you.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
You know, I would love to see those bassets in costumes.
Oh,
Can
you could
imagine?
make some great costumes with that.
It has been so much fun. There's no question about it. This whole season has just been great.
Well, fall's really important, and especially with Halloween right around the corner. One thing I want to remind everybody is about Halloween candy. A lot of it can be very dangerous to your dog.
Absolutely.
So.
Of course, anything with chocolate or anything like that in it, it's very verboten.
Right.
We do not feed that. Yeah, you have to watch it because when the kids go out and get the treats and what have you, they bring home baskets of these goodies, and they can, sit the basket down too low, and the dog is all into it. So if you do notice that your dog is slobbering or throwing up or having a little diarrhea, you better zip it into the vets because
definitely
because
have
it
your
has
vet on speed dial.
it has helped itself to some of the sugar treats, and nothing like that is good for them. So if you can just advise your kids to put them up when they bring them in, lock them up, whatever. And
well, but as a parent, it's your job to maintain that sugar supply. So,
That's true.
I have no problems taking care of that chocolate for my kid. I don't know what happened to it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just gobble it up, and then the kids and the dogs won't have a problem.
Perfect. I like that. That's good bit of advice.
Yeah, it is, because this is, as I say, this is the season. It's going to get cooler now, too, which is a good thing because it's been very, very warm, off and on cool, just to tempt us a little bit about what it's going to be when it gets to be winter and fall and all this stuff. It's wonderful. But as usual, we are going to present our Halloween video because, we are doing this every single week. We're going to show one of the Halloween videos. It's just, we have so many good ones, and so many of our team, of our staff are on these. So we're going to view that now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready or
Check it
not,
out.
let's do it.
Well, well, the Dog Talk girls. Looking for talent again this year?
We're looking for our friend Paige. She's lost in this kingdom. Walter has misplaced her.
Oh, yes. I heard about your little prank, Walter.
Please, Your Highness, we were wondering if you could help us look for Paige.
Indeed. My friend the Empress will be able to help you. Look for her in the magic garden beside the pond.
I will help you to look, but by hook or by crook, you must gather some items which someone took. A tiny white pig with a hole in its back, 6 white eggs which are hard to crack, a vial of white potion made of magical gog, and most importantly, someone has taken my most favorite dog!
What should we do with them if we find them?
Play the game! Give them back to the ones from whom they came.
Please, ma'am, we're here to find Paige.
Paige, the jester's friend, she comes here now and then. Lovely little lass.
Could you tell us where we might find her?
Look, there's a dog that belongs to the Empress.
That means we're one step closer to freeing Paige.
Hey, you guys, oh my gosh!
Let's go home.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks, Walter. I'm liking you a lot more now.
Yeah, these keys worked out great this time.
You haven't told them? Listen, girls.
Hold on. Now, have you figured it out, did you? By going to the next dimension kingdom twice, you can go back anytime you choose. All of my dear precocious Dog Talk girls have developed your own magic powers.
Yep, you're all officially witches now.
Oh, well, hold on. I wouldn't go that far. They're not smart enough to know real magic.
Don't worry, my dears. I'll teach you how to do good magic.
And I will volunteer to guide you to the fun, evil magic.
Well, well. Look at the laid-back ladies lounging languidly. Overworked, are we? I doubt that.
Walter! Stop. I knew you'd be dropping by. It's Halloween time.
I bet you have no one to celebrate with in your world, right?
Aww, you're totally wrong. I have tons of very close, well, maybe not very close, but I have very friendly acquaintances. In fact, that's why I'm here. I've been instructed by the Witches' Council to summon our new members, that would be you, to welcome you into our world so that if you show up unannounced, they'll know that you are one of us.
I have mixed emotions about that.
Oh my gosh, how exciting is this?
Now that we actually have our powers, can we learn how to use them?
Of course. Be prepared to experience the feeling of power!
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, you're going to change, I hope.
Right. We can't go in casual attire.
Well, since we have these powers, can we choose our dresses?
Of course. As long as you keep it formal.
Formal?
Yeah, you know. Elegant. Expensive.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types of wear all day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and narrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types of wear all day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their midst. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz.
Really? This is what you call formal? I said formal, not tacky. You look like 3 little characters from Alice in Wonderland. If you want to fit in, wear something more appropriate. What? Well, it'll have to do. Come on, let's go. Okay, well, for our first introduction, I'm going to introduce you to Cammy. He's a chameleon witch, which means he changes all the time because he's scared of everything. He's strange.
Strange? Jeez, this entire place is strange.
I just love it. We love it too. But with our new powers, we have to be careful and learn how to use and control them.
See, where do you go? Oh, there. Cammy, here. Come here. This is the girls I was telling you about.
Hi there. How are you?
He's a little shy or something.
Or something.
You're doing that together thing again? Don't, or I'm gonna get angry.
You better be nice to us, Mr. Warlock. We got powers too, remember?
McKenna, no!
Oh, good. You must be a pretty bad shot. We're good.
No, I don't know what she did, but I heard it.
I heard it too. It didn't work, but I'm glad it didn't.
Well, as long as we're clear.
Oh, look, there's Annie Oaktree. She's a good witch and a great storyteller. Annie, could you tell us a story about a dog?
I saw a little dog sitting on a log, wondering what he's doing there like a big frog. I called to him and he turned and grinned, jumped right off, and then he ran. I followed that pup for about a mile, then we both sat down and rested a while. Little pup, come live with me. We'll have a lark in a doggy park. We'll play tug-of-war, chase a ball, and you'll learn to come when I call. Well, that doggy just looked at me, said, dude, I kinda like you, but I gotta be free. I had an owner, a family too, who did me wrong. What would you do? I said, I understand. I hear what you say. So if you ever wanna just hang out and play, I'll be at that log. Come looking for me. We'll share a life that's fun and free. And that's just the way it ought to be.
Come on, let's go. Okay, so here's Dr. Doohickle. Don't you love that name? What's up, Doohickle?
Oh my gosh, Walter! Long time no see. You here for a checkup?
I thought you were an animal doctor.
I am.
That's just great. I'll deal with you later. I never liked him.
Who does he like?
Dr. Doohickle, are you a veterinarian?
I am indeed. I'm a veterinarian. I'm an animal advocate, etc., etc. And I take care of all the animals of the community.
That's a big job.
It is a big job, but it helps because they can talk to me.
You can talk to them?
Of course. I talk to animals because I can see. Animals are trying to talk to me. They don't speak the language, but hey, I find that animals can absolutely read my mind. Birds and rabbits and cats and dogs, horses and cows and snakes and frogs, mice and gerbils and chickens and hogs. Unbelievable dialogues. So talk to animals and you'll see that animals are special, just like you and me.
It was a little soupy for a warlock, don't you think? Okay, I think you've made your point. Okay, ladies, let's don't linger. We'll move right along with the click of your finger.
So now he's rhyming?
I think he rocks.
You would.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Oh no.
I know that oh no of yours. It means something bad's gonna happen.
It's Miranda, my ex-wife. She's a very powerful witch.
Hello, Walter. How are you? I've missed making fun of you.
Ah, my dear Miranda. I see you finally recovered from your image damage. Tell me, what was it like being an alligator? I've always wondered.
I never told anyone about that creature I was forced to become. How did you know? It was you.
You cast a spell, you cast a spell on, you cast a spell on me. Why? I never did anything to you, you didn't do to me. Me! You ran around, you put me down, you played games I didn't see. It should have been were two of a kind, but now I've changed my mind totally. It's up to you, do what you do. My power is strong, I can outmagic you. Go, go, you're no longer my hero. You're just a pretender, a warlock, a zero. You cast a spell, you cast a spell on. You cast a spell on me.
You foolish girls, take heed from one who's known this warlock's deception. Trust him not.
Okay, so, like I said, the tremendously big reason that we're here is, oh, there he is. It's the giant, Jack. He's really grouchy and really grumpy and can send us elsewhere just by pointing a finger at us. He doesn't like anybody, not even me.
Is he mad at us or him?
I hope it's not us.
It doesn't matter who he's mad at. We've got to do something.
It's so easy, can't you see? When I'm nice to someone, they're nice to me. So come on, join in, sing this song. Before you know it, everyone will sing along. I love being me, being who I am is special, can't you see? I'm as lucky as can be. I have my dogs and my friends and my family. Life is good, life is sweet. Being here with you, what a special treat.
How are you girls enjoying your powers?
Robin!
Oh, hi.
We used them a couple of times today, but I still don't understand.
Yeah, McKenna missed a couple of times.
But we helped some folks too.
That's good.
My dears, don't you understand? Each and every one of you has special powers, but together your power is even more powerful. All of the power, there's Glinda and Belinda, her sister. Maybe she can explain.
Belinda and I are here to congratulate you. We've been watching you all day, and you have proven yourself worthy of the honor we now bestow upon you.
I don't understand.
I kind of do. Is the reason I couldn't zap anyone because we can only use our powers in a good way?
That's right. The powers are for good only.
Robin and McKenna are right. We have programmed your powers to help others, to do good, to right the wrongs. All of your powers are positive.
You will now join Glinda and I in our efforts to balance the effects of the negative powers which some of us here use.
What a great gift you've given us.
I can't wait for another chance to help someone.
You've saved me. I'm now free to be who I am, whoever that may be.
Hi guys, congratulations.
Hi, Miss Butterfly. I didn't recognize you without your wings. I heard Walter lifted his curse from you.
He can be so mean.
Well, yeah, but I still kind of like him.
You all should really be together.
That'll never happen. There's nothing I can do to move him.
Well, maybe you can't, but maybe.
By George, I believe you've got it.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types of wear all day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and narrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types of wear all day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz.
Dogs. We're talking about dogs. Talking about big dogs, talking about little dogs, oh yeah. Chasing the ball, chasing the cat, digging holes, thing like that. Dogs. Talking about dogs. Laughing dogs, sad dogs, happy dogs, mad dogs.